Welcome in Exegedio. Welcome in Tripadawan. Welcome in Maddie_2 shoes. Welcome in Josh Lua Demon. Welcome in Steffi128.
Garbage.
Your early chat. It's been a season. You know, some
Welcome
seasons.
Rocks.
Thank you, Karen. Some seasons only have 2 or 3 episodes in them, you know? They're like ultra short. So there's no rule. There's no rule. There's nothing that says that it has to be 17 episodes per season or something. And you don't know when the season started. That's the thing. When do you think the season started? The season started 40 episodes ago. Because this is Data Cafe episode 40, which means that it started 40 episodes ago.
Why?
I'm just curious why we're so meta. What does that mean? What does it mean to be meta? What is the definition of being meta? Taking everything literally and then like trying your best to like figure out what it means. You're streaming your own stream. That is pretty meta. Yeah, I mean, I'm rebroadcasting myself because Twitch doesn't allow hosting anymore. And every streamer does host their own stream, so it seemed fitting that I should host my own stream. Don't you agree? I said no lyrics. No. Also, Pretzel Rock's selection today is liked tracks surprise me, which you always have. Alternative, chill EDM, and chill piano, and classic rock. That's it. They've decided to just remove all the others today. They lock them sometimes. So who will be hosting my stream? I don't know, actually. I don't think anyone will actually be hosting my stream during the time that I'm away.
Welcome in, Dave Kent.
Hello, Dav. Oh, look. I didn't land because of my poop again. Classic. Welcome in, everyone. XG, you were actually first today, so congratulations. Officially. Dr. Padawan, hello. Good to see you again. Same with you, Josh. You are the number one in chat. Steffi as well, good to see you. Glad you could join the final stream. I thought first would time you out. We don't have that anymore. Who hosts the hosters? Good question. I don't know, maybe we need like a static 24/7 claw hosting stream that just rebroadcasts old episodes of everyone's streams while they're not live or something. It would be incredibly expensive to run, wouldn't it? Those kinds of things are pretty costly, right? Like a 24/7 stream just continuously playing video. Probably be quite expensive. I don't know. And would it even do it? Like, would it be worth it? You know? But yeah, as you saw, I am going to be taking a bit of a longer break, unfortunately, due to everything, basically. I'll be honest with you, chat. It's scraping the ceiling of what is humanly possible. So, yeah, it's at a level where I can't. I just simply cannot manage it anymore. And unfortunately, streaming, as much fun as it is, and as much joy as I get from streaming, I cannot commit to a schedule for the next 2 months at all. And rather than tormenting all of you with hundreds of updates every day, every week, or every month, with like, oh,
Welcome
this
in,
week
Caroline.
I'm doing 2 weeks on this day, 2 hours on this day, and then next week I'm doing an hour here and an hour that. Like, the schedule would be so chaos, and it wouldn't be worth it because I would be stressed out doing it. So I figured we're gonna have a season finale because there's a few things that will change when I come back in November. I'm not gonna spoil them. If you want to know in advance what they are, then you can be on the Patreon for free. Okay? You can join for free. Completely for free. You don't even need to subscribe on like one of the tiers or whatever. So you can know in advance. Or you can just wait and see what happens. But there are a couple things that I've already done. One is I have built an automatic thumbnail taker, which is pretty cool. Basically, I put my stream thumbnail template into OBS as a scene. And now I have a little button. I have a little button where I can take a thumbnail. And there's literally no chance that you can do anything on that scene because nothing's on there. There's no sounds, there's no microphone, there's no music, there's no effects. It's completely separate from all of my production scenes. You cannot mess with it. If I change to this scene while streaming, everything cuts out. It goes completely silent. You won't hear anything. But I've already taken the thumbnail for today, so you don't need to see it.
Welcome in, Cypher Enigma.
But I can show you the thumbnail if you want. I resent the implication that we can't be trusted. Hello, Cypher. And Rugmat, hello. Rugmat, your package is underway. I do not know if you've received it yet, though. They said 5 to 8 business days. Oh, garbage is frozen. Of course it is. Of course it is. Garbage is always frozen. Memebox is just one of those things, you know. Yeah, I don't hear all of you complaining that people like Noob don't stream anymore. I don't hear anyone here complaining. Oh, I haven't seen Noob stream, blah, 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 in like, you know, this many days, weeks, months, years, I don't know. Instead, I do all the streams. I stream plenty of hours, and then the complaint is that you don't get enough hours. Meanwhile, you're also quiet in chat sometimes. I mean, it's your own fault, isn't it? It's really your own fault. Actually, where is Noob? I don't even know where Noob is. I assume he's alive and well and working, but he's just hasn't streamed in a very long time. My personality isn't composed entirely of forced memes or anything. Okay, well that's very good to know. That's good to know. But I do have something for you today. I do have something for you today, chat. I did take time on the weekend to do something that I thought would be funny. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. Yeah. I think it's pretty fun. Let's see. You're pretty good at guessing stuff, okay? You're pretty good at guessing things. So let me give you a couple keywords. So it is an on-stream effect. Let me give you another keyword. Crime scene. CSI. Can anyone guess what it could be? I've given you a few hints already. Normally, like Steffi, Rugman, you're both very good at guessing stuff. What else could I say? Mad Jax. No, it's not a clone. It's not a clone thing. Bad Cop made a sequel dialect in Bash. Oh my gosh, Kara. Don't give Bad Cop any ideas, okay? It's an on-stream effect. So much like much like you can turn finite green, for example, I have an on-stream effect. And you don't have channel points, so I'm the only one who can activate it. No AI. No AI. Yet. Dr. Padawan, you said you didn't want to know what's coming. I will no spoil. It is, in a way, it could be seen as a meme. It could be seen as a meme. But I would like to introduce you to someone. Someone who is very, very similar to me, but isn't me. You cannot trigger it with chat in any way, shape, or form. It is untriggerable. It is only triggerable by my magic button. So, I would like to present to you.
Welcome in 4X.
I would like to present to you my right hand in streaming. Hello, I am Chalkman, and I'm here to support Matty Two Shoes when Matty needs to do things where you don't see what he's looking at or what he's doing exactly. I am Chalkman, and Chalkman is faceless and identityless. You will not be able to ever know who Chalkman is. It's a mystery. You are a disappointment, Dr. Padawan. Why are you in this chat? Why are you taking part in this stream? Chalkman disapproves of you. Oh. So I see you've met Chalkman. Looks a lot like Matty Two Shoes. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, the voice distortion. I thought about that. I thought about that. All that's missing is a voice alteration filter. I mean, I kind of wanted to actually do the GDPR effect again, you know? Like it was before with the blurred filter. Like this one. You know? Where the GDPR thing and it changes my voice. I wanted to actually do it for that. I didn't want to use that filter for the Chalkman, because I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me to do it for Chalkman. Chalkman feels like it needs a different kind of voice, you know? But maybe it could be the same filter. I don't know. Could be the same filter. I just can't do it while I'm live. Is that a 95 drop? 9549? Oh, it's happened, chat.
Welcome
It's happened.
to Singularity.
It's a 95 drop. It's a 95 drop. Oh, Finite. I want to introduce you to someone. Check it out. Hi, I'm Chalkman. Welcome in, Finite. I heard you are good friends with Maddie Two Shoes. Is that true? Say yes. Say yes. Is it true? Are you and Maddie Two Shoes good friends? I hope so. Yes, wonderful. Because I heard that Maddie Two Shoes was more interested in Tao than ever before. Is that true?
What is this? It's Microsoft Excel.
Oh, Excel. I've heard of that before. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Anyway.
I put my faith in data, information, ones and zeros.
Word for
never
everything.
lie.
There's probably
Oh.
also a German word that's like 6 words mashed together that mean it as well, from what I've heard. Narison, welcome on in. The Neo. The Neo. The Neo. You
What
know
clip
what
is
we're
this?
working on today, the Neo.
Ha.
We're doing the Matrix.
The Matrix effect. It's too bad that Cow killed Tao. Tao was murdered by Cow. And, like, if someone watches this out of context, it's not going to mean anything to them. However, I have to address this. Exegete, you have landed 95.49 in the drop game. And so, my friends of streaming, I have a surprise for you. We are going to do a giveaway.
Welcome in Rug Madbot.
We are doing a giveaway because no subs, no redeems. A giveaway of Pixel Plush add-ons for your little Pixel Plush character that you use to drop. You can actually drop a character. Lame no redeems. It's true.
Garbage.
It's true. It's garbage. That's why I'm taking a break. That's why I'm taking a break, so that all of you don't need to watch my stream anymore for 2 months. Exactly. So let me see here. Let's do the... Which theme should we do? Colorful theme. I've never actually added the giveaway thing. I need to add this. You got your mic working in time for your meeting. I liked that video, by the way. Finite. It was a very good video. Colorful like a clown. No, I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that. Pixel Plush giveaway. This giveaway thing is really cool, okay? Chat, this is like the shizzle, okay? It's amazing. You won't believe how cool this is. Just need to copy this, probably. Copy, transform, Paste transform. Okay. Okay, so how does the giveaway work? I think you need to do... Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm starting the giveaway. No? Giveaway command. I'm checking if it's working. I'm not sure if it's working. Hold on. Is it working? It should come up with a thing. Hold on. Giveaway command.
Welcome in TG_Khalil.
Hey, TG. Did you make it to the shop in time? Insta lurk. Give. Start. What? No, it's supposed to be
Welcome
GIV.
Lost by Dev.
It's supposed to be GIV. Hey, Wasabi. GIV. Start a 5-minute giveaway. Oh, I have to put a title. Sorry. Give start pixel plush add-on. No? Okay, if you do exclamation mark join, apparently it does it. But there should be a little, like, giveaway thing. I've already authorized it.
Garbage.
We're going outside!
Oh wow, Cypher 9996. It's because I said we were doing a pixel plush giveaway. That's hilarious. I didn't test this beforehand. That's my fault. Let me try something. I'm gonna refresh it.
Can't do it. We'll do it live.
Of course.
Garbage.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Always do it live.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay, I changed the command. Giveaway. Giveaway start 5 minutes. Pixel plush add-on. I don't get it. Why is it not working? It should work. That's what the instructions say.
Garbage.
Give start 5 min. Super awesome prize. Giveaway start. Do I need to specify all of the commands? Let's put all the commands in just to make sure. Okay, give, join, unjoin. We should make that right, join just for the lulz. Unjoin, claim, and then skip me. Purple theme. Click to copy. All the commands. Pixel plush giveaway. Control audio via OBS. We could do that too. Okay, so give start Oh, there we go. It's working. Great. Exclamation mark join. And you will be joining the giveaway. We have 5 minutes. I can't actually hear the thingy. Hold on. I need to add this to mine. For an add-on for Pixel Plush. Bless you.
Ow, that stings. Isn't there a lighter setting?
Yeah, but we need to blast this virus off you, buddy.
So if you win, then we will go into the goodies market for Pixel Plush. We will go to these add-ons. I said add-on, it's not really add-on. It's a character or a pet of your choice. The giveaway live and in color. Yeah, this is in color, exactly. It's even the same color as my shirt. Isn't that crazy? It's wild. Did I miss any other chat messages? Probably not. Nothing important. Missed an E. No, okay. Can I get Ollie in the game? I'm not really sure if that's possible. I'm not really sure if it's possible. But what I can tell you is, okay, here's the kind of stuff that you can get. So there's characters and pets. So if you want a new character, was the target below my drop? The target was 95.00 or above. That triggers a giveaway. That's what I decided last stream. So you can get a pet or an outfit. Whoever wins can decide. So I highly suggest that you go already to the Pixel Plush market and already think about which thing you're going to want. And then I will get it for you. I will generate a little code. No, we're not. The drop of 95 or above triggers a giveaway.
Welcome in Stream Elements.
Fine. We will do 2. We will do 2 drawings. Fine. I can't argue with that. We will do 2 drawings. I can't argue with that logic. I cannot argue with that logic. We will do 2 drawings. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Fine. So has everyone joined? We've got Exegete, Kara, Finite, Dr. Padawan, Steffi, Rugmat, Cypher, Josh, and Rugmat's bot. Ooh, I don't know if that's allowed.
What is this? It's Microsoft Excel.
I don't know if bot accounts are allowed. You want cotton? What is cotton?
Welcome in now Goodnick _.
Hey, no good Nick. We got another entry there. Good to know excellent works too, not just the software name. Yes, the words embedded in other words also work. Now we should all create bots so we can double enter the giveaways. But here's the thing, if you all create bots and you all enter with 2, you all have exactly the same chance at winning, statistically speaking. So yes, you should all create bots and you should all enter with a second account. That's what you should do. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's a great idea. You say that, but it would make me feel better. You hush, Cypher. You're the one who said. No, sorry, it's Josh who said that. But that goes against those of us who don't have the ability to make a bot. But Finite, are you telling me you don't know how to make a Twitch bot? Your entire stream is a Twitch bot. It's time. It's time. It's time.
Mini and Alexert.
Who's it gonna be? Oh my. Of course it's Rugmat. Of course. Oh, of course it's Rugmat. Rugmat, you have 45 seconds to type !win in chat. If you do not type win in chat, the giveaway will automatically cycle to the next person. Oh, Rugmat has claimed a prize. Did it work? It hasn't detected you. Is it because you're botting? It's because you're botting. I don't know why I didn't detect. How do I do that? Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted. No. No, it's not what I wanted. It's incorrect. It's incorrect. It's not correct. It was Rugmat who won. Why is this not working? It's very strange. Everyone's a winner. It doesn't detect the win. Oh, wait. I think I may have renamed it.
Garbage.
I may have renamed it. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, it's !claim, Rugmat. Did you? Josh just claimed it. Can I do this? What? Why is this? Why is this not working? This is not what I want. This is not what I want. Okay, I need to test this. Does it have to be? I don't think it works that way. Why does it ignore? No, because pick is, you can manually pick a winner. That's so weird. I can just get everyone to win, basically. See? That is literally the definition of rigged. Okay, that's very strange. Anyway, that's very strange. Give pick. Manually pick a winner. Oh, is it when the thing is still running? That could be. Hold on. Give. What did we do earlier? I want to see if this works. Giveaway start. 1 minute pixel plush add-on. No. Wow, this is weird. Oh yeah. So now, and I can do give pick Rugmat. Perfect. This is perfect. Rugmat, please DM me on Discord with your choice. Okay. And now we are going to run the second giveaway. This one is going to be shorter. It's only going to be 1 minute. No, 2. I'm going to 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. I'm going to give you all 1 minute to entry. I don't think there are any clowns, no. Pixel plush, character slash pet. How do I end the giveaway? I changed the thing. Okay, I need to test this while I'm offline chat. This is so horrible. Okay, 1 minute to enter for the second and last final version 2.2 final giveaway for today. Rogmat, you may not enter again, unfortunately, because you've already won today. So I think it's fair that you don't enter again. And your bot also, or any alias accounts or alt accounts. So DM me, Rugmat, which pet or character you would like from the store. Your bot is also barred from entering. Yes, your bot is also barred from entering. So yeah, so if you go to the store, if you go to the market, anyone who's just joined, it's gonna pick you in 7 seconds. Look through the market and let me know which pet or character outfit you would like. There's lots to choose from. Finite! Congratulations! You have won a Pixel Plush character slash pet option. Please type exclamation mark. What did we say it was? Claim. Congrats, Finite. Clap, clap. Very cool. Finite, also DM me which thing you would like. You want unicorn poop. Where is that? Unicorn poop. Oh, hold on. I gotta do this privately. So what I do is I generate a gift code. Here's your gift code. Copy link. I gotta open up Discord, 1 second. Let's see if this works. Obviously, don't share this code with anybody, Finite and Rugmat. Congratulations to y'all for winning. Oh my gosh, Discord updating. Come on! And then we will start with the meme of the day, chat. Yeah, congrats to you both. That's great. Long-standing members of the community. Come on, Discord. You can do it. You can do it. I wonder what Rugmat picked. I'm almost afraid to know. Discord, more like stupid cord. What is... I said no lyrics! Pixel... Sorry, Pretzel rocks. Finite singularity. There you are. Gosh, why is Discord's Mac app so slow? It's incredible. Incredibly slow. Like, I can't even select people's usernames without it lagging. Unicorn poop incoming. Mac, I'm not hungry right now. Is that what you call Mac? Is that what you call McDonald's? Interesting. I call it Mackey's. We call it Mackey's. Oh, I've received Rugmat's choice. Would you like your choice to be public, Rugmat? Do you care? It's gonna be public when you drop. That's true. It's gonna be public when you drop. Okay, a code is incoming for you. Oh my gosh, can I see it already? Wait, I want to hide the giveaway. Ah! I want to hide the giveaway. Wait, I want to hide the giveaway. How do I hide the giveaway? How do I hide it? Giveaway tool. Win, skip me, reset. Reset and hide the giveaway. Give, reset. Perfect. I need to learn the commands probably, or put them on the stream deck or something. Thank you for playing. I hope you had fun picking some items. Finite and Rugmat, that is. So I have a little golden poop, which I think is pretty awesome. It also has its own little parachute, as you can see here. Ooh, Rugmat. Gray bunny outfit. Very nice. Very, very nice. So Pixel Plush actually just celebrated 3 years? Or 5 years? No, 5 years. They just celebrated 5 years. Built by Instafluff and Maya, two amazing creators. Instafluff on the technical side, Maya on the art side. They together have made a lot of different games. The Drop game is just one of them. And I was asking them actually how to support them best. And it turns out the best way to support them is actually by buying Pixel Plush coins. Because they can just generate coins, right? It's a digital currency for them. It doesn't cost them anything to generate those coins. But if you buy coins from their store, they basically get almost 100% of it. So if you want to support Pixel Plush, then that is the best way to do so. And I highly recommend it because we all have a lot of fun with the Drop game. And there's lots of other games that they have. They've got Plinko and they have this giveaway tool and they have all kinds of cool stuff. Really, really good stuff. Very nice pixel art style, really nice aesthetic. So let's start with the... It's Fluff is a crypto, bro. He's actually streaming now. You should go over there and say that he's a crypto bro. Anyway, we're starting with the meme of the day. And I believe somebody asked if this was AI generated. I'll let you decide. Is this AI generated? And if so, how can you tell? Because there is one thing in this picture that is a telltale sign of why it is AI generated. And not created by a creator. And so the first thing is the text. Hello? The right join text is not quite perfect. And this was made using a tool called Ideogram. And it is specifically an AI generation tool for text. So that is the dead giveaway. But there's another giveaway, if you look very closely. The apple is wonky? You were saying here, right? The apple. I don't know. I was a creator and specifically made it in a way that looks like it was AI generated. Unless a creator made it in a way that looks like it was AI generated. So this could be a real person. There's everything about it that's real, but there's one thing that's not believable. Look here, chat. There's 2 mice. There's 2 mice. I mean, I agree the lighting is a bit weird, but that could also be a bit of editing weirdness. You can't see the reflections in his eyes. Would you expect to see a reflection from this angle? Maybe. But there's 2 mice and it's a bit weird. Wait, I also have... Oh no, wait. Chat. Chat. I also... Oh no. I also have 2 mice. I also have 2 mice at the moment. But that's only because I just bought the vertical mouse and I'm still learning to use it. And That's why I have this other mouse here, in case as a fallback. It's just in case. It's just a fallback. It's not true. I'm not AI. I'm not AI. I promise. I'm not AI. Would an AI... Here's the question. Would an AI do this? Okay? Would an AI do that? No. The answer is no. An AI would never do that. Okay? No prompt ever could make an AI wear googly eye glasses and jiggle them around. It's not possible. No. I'm not AI generated. I'm not, I promise. But maybe soon. Who knows? AI is progressing at an alarming rate. So speaking of which, let's talk about the news. And let's talk about the first article of today, which is a doozy, chat. It's a doozy. Of course AI would deny it. Hey, Yost. Of course, AI would deny being an AI. But a human would also deny being an AI. It's not definitive proof, chat. I did not out myself as an AI. How dare you, chat? How dare you? This article is about access to content. And as we are content creators here, it makes sense to talk about it, even though it's not a strict data article. Schools were just supposed to block prawn. Instead, they sabotaged homework and censored suicide prevention sites. A middle school student in Missouri had trouble collecting images of people's eyes. Oh, no. It's not true. I'm not AI. I'm not AI. I promise. I'm not AI. Would an AI... Here's the question. Would an AI do this? Okay? Would an AI do that? No. The answer is no. An AI would never do that. Okay? No prompt ever could make an AI wear googly eye glasses and jiggle them around. Okay. So a middle school student in Missouri had trouble collecting images of people's eyes for an art project. Sure, art project. An elementary schooler in the same district couldn't access a picture of record-breaking sprinter Florence Griffith Joyner to add to a writing assignment. A high school junior couldn't read analysis of the Greek classic Odyssey for her language arts class. An 8th grader was blocked repeatedly while researching trans rights. All of these students saw the same message in their web browser as they tried to complete their work. The site you have requested has been blocked because it does not comply with the filtering requirements as described by the Children's Internet Protection Act, SIPA, or Rockwood School District. So you may have heard of SIPA before. SIPA is a federal law in the US that was passed in the year 2000, which requires schools seeking subsidized internet access, so this is when the internet access is paid for by the country, to keep students from seeing obscene or harmful images, which we usually consider to be porn. However, Rockwood, like a lot of other schools, have gone much further than this. The markup has obtained records from 16 districts in 11 different states, and they show how broadly schools block content, forcing students to jump through hoops to complete assignments and keeping them from resources that could support their health and safety. Some of the censorship inhibits the ability to do basic research on sites like Wikipedia and Quora. Students have been blocked from going to websites that web filtering software categorizes as education, news, or informational. But even more concerning, especially for some students who spoke with the markup, it blocks against sex education, abortion information, and resources for LGBTQ+ teens, including suicide prevention. So this is a very, very bad consequence of trying to filter out particular types of traffic. And the way that this is happening is that these school districts are buying web filters from companies that sort the internet into categories. I don't know about you, chat, but I do not dream of the task of sorting the internet. Like, as if I imagine tasks, okay? If I imagine tasks and I think of Oedipus was the guy who had to roll the giant rock up the hill, right? I think that was Oedipus. Was it Oedipus? Oedipus. Was it Oedipus? Wasn't it the rock guy? Was Oedipus the rock guy? The stone? No. Who was the stone guy? Greek mythology stone uphill. Sisyphus, sorry. Sisyphus. Wrong one. Yeah. So, Sisyphus, okay? If we compare Sisyphus's job of pushing a giant boulder up a hill versus sorting the internet, I honestly believe that Sisyphus's job is easier. I think it's easier to push a rock up a mountain than it is to sort the internet. Which, whatever that means, of course. Like, I would prefer to do the rock any day. And here's the problem, is that all these companies have these web filters and they decide how to put these things into categories. And then the districts decide which categories they want to block, often making those choices without understanding what websites are under each label. And so this basically leads to overblocking. And so they routinely found that the districts have to create new custom categories to allow certain websites on a case-by-case basis. You would prefer to do the rock any day. You're putting words in my mouth, TG. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I would prefer to move the rock any day. I didn't say do the rock. Absolutely savage. So, education is a bit fickle. How do we ensure that students have access to information that is necessary, but don't have access to information that could be harmful? And who determines what is harmful? And is the decision to block via categorization the right way? Maybe there should be an alternative approach, you know? Maybe there should be a different approach. But this shows how tricky this topic has become, and I'm sure many of you in chat who have children probably know how difficult this topic is, depending on the age of your children. Imagine learning something in school. Dr. Padawan, did you not learn anything in school? Maybe you learned that you don't learn in school. Which in itself is a learning. So you learned in school, thereby making the entire statement circular. It's a circular reference. But yeah, it's obviously the full article is available for you to read. It's a bit of a long read. It's worth it though. It's worth considering these different perspectives and trying to think about what could be the right play here. What's the right approach for this? In other news, Twitter has been hit with 9 GDPR complaints. Not 1 or 2. No, they're doing things right. Twitter has been hit with 9 GDPR complaints, which is great because let's read about this. Where's the list of the 9? Here we go. So Twitter is...
Welcome to Rossum1.
Hey Rossum. Twitter's pretty savage. Twitter started irreversibly feeding European users' data into Grok, into its training, in May 2024, without ever informing them or asking for consent. Obviously, the Irish DPC has taken action. They've taken them to court. A court hearing last Thursday revealed that the DPC has mainly been concerned with mitigation measures and the fact that Twitter started processing while they were still being in a mandatory consultation process with the DPC. So they were already talking to the DPC, which is the Irish Data Protection Authority. And during that time, while they were talking to them about some other infraction, they started doing this. Why am I getting so many lyric stuff today? It's weird. I have it in the filter. Go away. Max Schrems, who's the chairman of NOIB, said the court documents are not public, but from the oral hearing, we understand that the DPC was not questioning the legality of this processing. It seems the DPC was so concerned with so-called mitigation measures and a lack of cooperation by Twitter. Interesting. The DPC seems to take action around the edges but shies away from the core problem, which is always an issue if they're not able to actually go after the real thing. So NOIB has applied for a full investigation. And they've said that they have filed GDPR complaints for 9 different countries to ensure that the core legal problems around Twitter's AI training are fully addressed. Simple solution. Just ask users. Now, we all know that the GDPR gives you a way to just ask for users to donate their personal data. Just ask them for consent, right? All of you have at some point received a pop-up, maybe like on the bottom here, like this, you know. The pop-up comes up and it says, do you want to give cookies? And then there's a big yes button. And then there's a small no link that you cannot really see. And most people, instinctively, most people just click yes because of dark patterns and all that stuff. And that is considered, under GDPR, that is considered enough. So they could do that. Twitter could have done that. But Twitter has not done that, and so now they're using the data from 60 million accounts without consent. Asking people for permission is not Twitter's current approach. Instead, they just take user data without information to users or permission from them. Another stroopwafel. It's making me hungry. So normally, the processing of personal data, so that includes things like email and conversations and things like that, is unlawful by default. So in order to process personal data, Twitter has to have one of the 6 legal bases under Article 6 of the GDPR. The logical choice would have been opt-in, because we could have said, yes, we want that. But Twitter is claiming, much like Meta does, or did, that it has a so-called legitimate interest. And you might hear this more and more in the future, by the way, with the whole AI algorithm training stuff. You might claim, the company might be claiming that legitimate interest overrides users' rights. This approach has already been rejected by Meta's targeted advertising approach, by the way. But for now, Twitter's legitimate interest case has not been rejected yet. The secret 7th reason is that Elon wants it. Of course. So Twitter never proactively informed its users that the personal data is being used to train AI, but it spams us with notifications every time someone likes or retweets a post, which is ironic, right? On the contrary, it seems that most people found out about the new default setting through a viral post by the name user Easy Baked Oven, over 2 months after the AI training had already begun. And then there's all these other things like AI systems say, oh, we can't do
Welcome in row 22.
other
Discord.
GDPR requirements like right to be forgotten, or once the data has been ingested into their systems that they can't answer requests about giving you a copy of which personal data is in the training data and all this kind of stuff. Hey, row 22, it's good to see you again. And this is also a problem, right? That they can't fulfill these other GDPR conditions. It's also an issue. So, yeah. And given that the fact that Twitter's already started processing people's data for the AI, there's basically no way to remove the ingested data. So Noib has requested a so-called urgency procedure under Article 66. So DPA authorities in Austria, Belgium, France, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Poland, and Spain received a request on behalf of people living in those countries. And the Article 66 authorizes the DPA in those countries to issue what's called a preliminary halt, which basically orders a company to stop doing something. Yes, Order 66, exactly, Yost. Such a smart idea for the layout. Oh, I'm glad you love it, bro. I'm glad you like it. There's lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff in it. Obviously, the chat is interactive. There's cool stuff on the right when we do shout outs for people. Like if we shout out, who can we shout out here? Shout out, let's shout out Andreas. Andreas Dev. See the little thing came up?
To Dockerize the Novolab application, and then it just broke, which is less fun.
That's not fun, Andreas. Also, this clip is not fun. Who clipped this?
Context is there. Wait, what? Let's see here.
Anyway, Andreas is super cool. That clip is not fancy for him. But yeah, Andreas is super cool. Also a member of the Claw, like all these other amazing members here. And yeah, there's going to be a lot more interactivity planned for this as well. It's not the end, I promise. There's lots of other stuff happening. Yeah. I knew an Andreas once on the co-working channel. Really? I'm glad you really like it, Ro. Yeah, a lot of people have liked it. So, Twitter not doing good things. Is anybody surprised, though, is the question. I am personally not surprised, because Elon doesn't give a crap about people. Just does whatever he wants. So, I'm not surprised that they're doing that. I am also not surprised that Google is facing a class action lawsuit for, guess what? Chrome collecting user information without consent. This is actually a class action that's been revived. So listen to this, chat. This was a class action lawsuit first filed in 2020. And basically the allegation was that Google collected data from Chrome users regardless of whether they enabled so-called Chrome Sync. And Chrome Sync saves your bookmarks and passwords and tabs and all that kind of stuff to your Google account so that you can sign into Chrome on multiple devices.
Welcome
And you have that stuff on all of those devices. Algebra, hello. And basically they said Chrome intentionally and unlawfully sent all of this information to Google without their consent. Yeah, I use Brave Sync and I used to use Chrome Sync. And what happened is, so they reversed a decision. So there was a dismissal for this in December 2022, but the Federal Appeals Court reversed this now, saying the lower court should have reviewed Google's disclosures and determined whether a reasonable user reading them would think that he or she was consenting to the data collection. Thank you, Algebra. I'm glad you like the layout. Some of you who have come in later today maybe haven't had a chance to witness Chalkman. Yost, I don't think you've been introduced to Chalkman yet. Should I bring in Chalkman again, chat? I can bring in Chalkman. I think it's possible. Okay. Oh, hello.
Why?
So yeah, I am Chalkman. I am Matty Two Shoes' faithful assistant that you normally don't see in this stream at all. Normally, Matty Two Shoes is just streaming, and I'm just sitting behind here, basically mirroring everything that Matty Two Shoes does. But you know, Matty Two Shoes and I were talking, and we basically came to the conclusion that it would be better to actually show you me, Chalkman, because I also play a role in making sure that this stream is working. And yeah, I'm here for your entertainment as well. So if you ever need something from me, then just, you know, call out Chalkman in chat, and I'll try and come by and see what I can do. Yeah, no problem. I can definitely do that. Hello. So you've had a chance to meet Chalkman. Hope you enjoyed Chalkman's appearance. One quick question. What's the average software engineering salary in Switzerland? That's a tricky question. First of all, I'm not a software engineer. Second of all, I don't know any software engineer salaries personally. If I had to estimate, I would say a software engineer is probably around 160-ish Swiss francs a year. 160, 170 maybe. But it varies a lot. I mean, if you go to like a region like outside of Zurich, you could get 20k less than that because the cost of living is so much different. Glassdoor might have something on that, although Glassdoor is not very popular here. What you'd actually want to look at is a site called Kununu. So we use in the Central European area, we actually tend to use a site called Kununu. So Kununu might have more stuff on that. Kununu's pretty decent.
Welcome in B7H30.
Hey, B7, how's it going? Glassdoor. Glassdoor. You're welcome, Algebra. I hope that helps. I don't think like average salary is a very fair assessment of jobs, but if you just want to know. Oh, I see. You're interviewing. Okay. A startup's going to be very different anyway. bear that in mind. Bear in mind that a startup salary is going to be a lot lower than that. Much lower. Unless they're already like Series C or Series D. It's going to be much lower. You want to get 36,000 euros a year. I think that's feasible. Yeah, that's feasible. Remote? If you're working remote, that will be very easy for you then. So basically, Google is again under the hammer. Technically, your new employer is Swiss, really? Central Europe. Hello, Soy Pete. Central Europe is part of the continent. It's a continent. Central Europe is part of the continent of Europe. Kununu were a disgruntled former colleague who got fired for reasons spread lies about all of us. Yes. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get fake or very biased entries taken down. It's a bit annoying. So the judge reversed a decision from December 2022 that the previous judge didn't take into account whether users actually understood the agreement that users consented to when opening Chrome. We disagree with this ruling and are confident the facts of the case are on our side. Chrome Sync helps people use Chrome seamlessly across their different devices and has clear privacy controls. This is what Google told in a statement to The Verge. And while Google will no longer require users to enable Chrome Sync to access saved information, that announcement is entirely unrelated to the litigation. Clear as day. This is obviously a tactic by Google to try and discharge this situation a little bit. Obviously. Like, there's no question that they're trying to diffuse this. Anyway, so not surprised at all. Not very surprised. I am, however, surprised. About this next article, chat. About this company, yet another AI company that is being sued in a lawsuit. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. That being said, getting fired in Germany just doesn't happen culturally. You basically have to really mess up. Yes, that's also the case in Switzerland for the most part. Most like tech or office-based companies, you have to make like a serious mistake to get fired. It's very easy to fire someone, but it doesn't happen very often. So, 3 authors have filed a lawsuit, not against OpenAI, although there is an OpenAI lawsuit currently undergoing, but against Anthropic, after Claude AI allegedly stole their copyrighted content in large scale. I know some of you in chat prefer to use Claude rather than OpenAI. If you're doing that for moral reasons, I have bad news for you. The company is allegedly training its Claude AI model using the author's content without consent or compensation. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman had previously admitted it's impossible to create ChatGPT-like tools without copyrighted content. Yes, Yoast is using Claude all the time. Per the complaint, Anthropic was spotted using the author's work to train its Claude AI chatbot to respond to human prompts. The tech corporation indicated that it's aware and is currently assessing the class action lawsuit filed against it by 3 authors, Andrea Bartz, Charles Graeber, and Kirk Wallace Johnson. What's also interesting is Anthropic is fighting a separate lawsuit. Thank you so much for the follow. Ellie. Oh, hi, Ellie. Hello. So Anthropic is actually fighting another lawsuit at the same time for allegedly using lyrics from copyrighted songs without consent or compensation. So basically all of these companies are in some way involved in litigation right now in the US or have GDPR complaints filed against them. One of the two.
Welcome, Rick Ski.
One of the two. Hey, Rick. Good to see you again.
Welcome in Ellie Ski.
Ellie, it took you so long to join, but that doesn't matter. It's so great to have you here. Welcome in. Ellie deserves a shout out because we are being visited by a streamer. Ellie is a co-working streamer. Not only, I guess, all kinds of things. Do we have good clips from you, Ellie? Can we shout you out with a clip? Or are we going to get very uncurated, very long clips where there's nothing happening? That's the question. That's the big question. It's always a bit of an unknown how people curate their clips. Some people do a lot of clip hygiene. And they're very good at that. I'm doing great. This is actually the last stream before I go on break for a while. This will be the last stream until November 1st will be the next stream. Did I put that in the break message, by the way? What did I put? Did I put November 1st? Yes. Let's try with the clip. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
sorry. Okay, milk and tears. Cheese, we have it. Cheese and beer. Party, and tears and party. Hangover.
What is this?
Is this what you wanted to find?
What's going on? What game is
This
this?
the one? Hangover. Amazing. Sandwich. Sandwich.
Sadwich? What? That's so funny. That's such an interesting game. I've seen it before. I don't know what it's called. It's always the right time for a right join. No, it's not. Have you not seen today's meme of the day, Rick? Go inform yourself. Go inform yourself about right joins. Yeah. So, chat, I have the saddest hack for you. The saddest and most oddest hack that you could ever imagine in your life. Imagine that you're sitting at home, on the sofa, maybe at your desk, and you start to feel a craving for pizza. You want to order a pizza, and you type in the domain of your favorite pizza place into the web. You type it in, and you scroll through the menu, and you pick a pizza, and you log into your account because it has all your saved stuff in it, and then you order. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and you don't get your pizza. And you're like, what's going on? So you call, and they say, we never received your order. What are you talking about? We don't have any order from you. Do you have an email confirmation? You go check your email. Nothing there. And you're wondering, how could this have happened? Was it a fluke? Was it something that happened by mistake? Unfortunately, for a number of people in Switzerland, this is exactly what happened a couple weeks ago. And it happened because criminals copied this pizza company's website 1-to-1. 1-to-1. So Dieci is a very famous pizza company here. Very good pizzas, by the way. So Dieci as a domain, if you look very closely at the letters, D-I-E-C-I. So a website under the domain DLECI.ch went live. But of course, if you look very closely, it's easy to see the difference here, right? You can see that there's no space here. But when it's small, I mean, look how similar these are. Look how similar these are. Never get a domain with an I in it. Exactly. Exactly. That's the solution. All content elements from Dieci.ch, including the entire Dieci webshop, were copied and appeared on this phishing website. Immediate countermeasures were taken to make the phishing website and fraudulent Google ads inaccessible as quickly as possible. These measures have been successful so far. What were and are the risks? Well, for customers who are on Dieci and place orders there is and was no risk. Your data registered with us is not affected. Dieci has not been hacked. Customers who accidentally landed on a phishing website through a fraudulent Google ad and entered their credit card details should contact their credit card issuer immediately. And I think this is sad because this is a pizza site. Honestly, what are you doing? You're getting $30 to $40 orders of people ordering pizza. This is sad. This makes me really sad. It's horrible. Yeah. So they have some examples here of the ads. So they have an internal system, this is what's so interesting, that monitors their brand names or similar. So they first detected these on Monday, August 5th. The phishing website does not obviously differ from our website. Here are the elements that reveal the fraud. The domain is on a different one, dleci.ch. The web shop is webshop.dl, not webshop.dich. A small L instead of an I. On the phishing web shop, customers are asked to enter their credit card information as payment in the contact form. On our site, customers are redirected to the website of our payment provider, Wordline. Worldline? Wordline. Isn't it Worldline? It's Worldline. They actually have a typo in this article. Oops. Would they have noticed a drop in order? No, I'm not so sure. Beginning of August, summer holiday season. Exactly, Rick. I'm not so sure they would have ordered that. I mean, this is very, 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 very professionally done. So yeah, I'm very sad about this. I think this is horrible. We've ordered with DHE quite a few times in the past. And yeah, it's very sad. I don't like that at all. Makes me sad.
You can't stream me back to my childhood.
They offered to send free pizzas to my mother's maiden name at my old childhood address. I think that's the first time that meme has ever come up organically. Is that possible? I think that's the first time that meme has come up organically. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. Yeah. Anyway, chat, I think it's time for a little break. Very short break. Before we talk about water on Mars.
Same day delivery.
What's Jerry up to? Oh, Jerry's chilling. Look at him chilling. Look at that bunny chilling. Look at this. Look at this bunny butt. Look at this guy. I found the bunny. I found him. I found him. Anyway, we're gonna take a short break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Look what it did for the music industry. Look what laptops did to the music industry. It did so many different things for the music industry. You're not here seeing people complain about the laptop, are you? Oh, the laptop destroyed the music industry. That's not what's happening, chat. Right? That isn't the case. Is it? Hello? JD? Does Dev? Welcome in. Party of 9. Join the party. Fellow Claw member. Hello.
Finite. You're a genius. You are a gene-yes. Like, I'm wearing jeans. Us. That's you.
I can't believe that the one clip that plays is a clip. There you go, TD. Your name is on my lips. Wait, does anyone else hear that? Hey, we just hacked you. This is crazy. Nope, too late. Too late on the 90. It was too late. Here's my data. Don't call the SEC. Of who is in your workspace. You can also open a message with them directly. You can open group messages as well. You can open channels. And you can pause notifications. Hello! Oh my word, what is happening? Oh, wow! Okay, that's one of the most messed up 90 million lumen combinations I've ever seen. Congratulations. A Willmill, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs.
Streamer speaks in an entirely different tonality. Tell me, chat. Chat. Tell me what you think. Uh-oh. Warp time. Is the warp going to blur? Oh, it is also blurred. That is absolutely devastating for the streamer.
No idea what this means. HTTP2 stream 1 was reset. I have no idea what that means. How many percent? 430? Oh. Probably a network issue. Okay. Stream is probably... I'm ready. Turned off ad previewing for subs. Advertisement formats. Meta clip. Meta clips. Meta clips. Meta clips. Hold on. Hold on to your horses.
Why?
Meta clips.
What?
I like meta clips. Meta clips. Meta clips. Meta clips. Can we still do meta clips, chat? Is it possible? Or did we break that? Did we get rid of that? I'm not sure it's possible anymore. I mean, it is, okay, technically possible. If you're on the scene where you're in the profile pic. Ah, right. Because then it's the circle. Yeah. Anyway, there's water on Mars, as we knew all along, but it's actually really, really deep underground. So here's the thing. Scientists have discovered a reservoir of liquid water deep in the rocky outer crust of the planet. This comes from new analysis of data from NASA's Mars InSight lander, which touched down on the planet. Oh, what? What is happening? Okay. Okay. I wasn't aware that that was a thing, but obviously it is. The lander carried a so-called seismometer, which detects vibrations, and it recorded through these vibrations. They saw that analyzing earthquakes, they could see how the planet moves, and it revealed seismic signals of liquid water. How cool is that? While there's water frozen at the Martian poles and evidence of vapor in the atmosphere, this is the first time liquid water has been found on the planet. That's why we're talking about it, because it's data. Yeah, there's earthquakes there too, of course. It's a great place to live. In that time, the probe recorded more than 1,319 earthquakes. Oh my gosh, in 4 years? Hold on a second. 1319 divided by 4 times 365. Chat, that's almost 1 earthquake per day. That's almost 1 earthquake per day. How many earthquakes per day are there on... How many earthquakes per day are there on Earth? Do we know that? Is there an answer for that? I'd prefer we called them Mars quakes. I hadn't made that connection, Rick. But you're right, we should call them Mars quakes. Yeah. The analysis revealed reservoirs of water at depths of about 10 to 20 kilometers. Okay, so getting it out is not so easy. Claude says 50 to 80 earthquakes a day. Oh, wow, okay. Water was the most important molecule in shaping the evolution of a planet. The finding, he said, answers a big question of where did all the Martian water go? Very interesting. It's been a desert for 3 billion years, apparently. Okay. Fascinating. Drilling a hole 10 kilometers deep on Mars, even for Elon Musk, would be difficult. But what's interesting about this is, chat, without liquid water, you don't have life. So if there are habitable environments on Mars, those might be deep underground. Just saying, the National Earthquake Information Center locates about 20,000 earthquakes per year, or 55 a day. Okay, so actually Marsquakes in comparison are not so bad. It's true. Very interesting. The Mars company used it to make Pepsi and Dasani. Does Dasani water come from Mars? Is that would explain the price, wouldn't it? Anyway, I have a question for you, chat. Is this the end of the mag stripe? You know, the thing that you have on literally every single card in your wallet right now. You have this thing. Everybody knows you've got this thing on the back of your card. But maybe, just maybe, this could be the end of the mag stripe. For years, Stephen Murdoch, a security researcher, had taken care not to put tickets or cards with mag stripes in his pocket next to his smartphone. This is because the magnets in smartphones are sometimes strong enough to wipe the data on magnetic stripes. But so-called magstripe hotel keycards are rare these days, increasingly superseded by contactless cards, with radio frequency identification chips in them. As such, during his hotel visit in January this year, he forgot to take precautions and wiped his room key, having only used it once. There was a queue of people with exactly the same problem as me at reception. The magnetic stripe was actually invented in the 1960s by an IBM engineer. His wife was instrumental in the process, as it was she who suggested melting a strip of magnetic tape onto a card using a clothes iron. The murky brown strip of plastic, usually made with polluting heavy metals, may not be around for much longer. From this year onwards, MasterCard will not require banks to put a magnetic stripe on debit and credit cards. MasterCard being one of the two major credit card companies, that is a big deal. For ticketing, new technologies including printable barcodes and reusable contacts are considered more environmentally friendly, etc. You also can't wipe them by putting them too close to your cell phone. So if you didn't know, there are actually, broadly speaking, two kinds of mag stripes, high-co and low-co. The latter is cheaper, less durable, and more susceptible to disruption from magnets. That's high-co. This is just some, I don't know what they're talking about here. Smartphones and other items contain magnets or components that have a risk of demagnetizing low coercivity cards. Magstripe has hung around, this is what I wanted to get to. Magstripe has hung around for so long, partly because it is relatively cheap and the specifications for reading machines were put in place many decades ago. You don't have many cards with the Magstripe? Really, Rick? Chat, you must still have tons of cards with Magstripes on them, no? Basically all of mine have Magstripes. If you took your card today and used it in a Magstripe reader from 1970, it would still be able to read it. This track's annoying. Which is crazy. A 60-year-old standard. Almost. 55-year-old standard. But now that US banks are finally switching to chip and pin cards, the market for Magstripe is clearly dwindling. Ours has a chip and a mag stripe. That's the thing. It has both. Professor Murdoch says, although mag stripe technology is extremely well established, it is inevitable that it will gradually disappear. One downside to that is that magnetic stripe failures and fraud are currently well understood. Newer technologies, while in theory more secure, may also be more complex and therefore exploitable by criminals using novel methods. You didn't even notice, but all of them still have the strips. See, chat? This is what I was saying. They all have them. The mag stripe is on all of your cards still. All of them. Because it was required. Yeah, it was still required. If the transaction was done by magstripe, it's a very easy argument to say someone copied it. But if the transaction was done with one of the more secure methods, then it's much harder. That's also the thing, chat. Like, someone can clone your mag strip, but cloning your card, I mean, it's going to be harder to prove. It's going to be a lot harder to prove. All right, chat. Who of you owns a Meta Quest? Cloning RFID should not be that difficult. It's not. No, there's many articles explaining how to do it at a distance. You have a Quest 2, really? That's awesome. I only have a PSVR. For any of you that have a MetaQuest, you can now use a MetaQuest HDMI link app to connect the headset to video devices like consoles or streaming boxes, or even a laptop, obviously. Meta has released a new app for the Quest 3, 2, and Pro, letting you use the headset as a screen for consoles, laptops, or any device with video capability. So you get a free MetaQuest HDMI link app and basically a hardware converter. The company warns that getting this to work isn't as straightforward as using AirLink, but instead of plugging a PS5, Pixel 9, or even a laptop directly, you're going to need a so-called UVC and UAC compatible capture card. Of course, HDMI is the best standard. Don't be ridiculous, Rick. You will need a little capture card thing, but they're not expensive. They're like 20 or 30 bucks. So essentially, once you have it installed on a headset, you connect a video source, and then bam, you'll just grant permissions and you'll have a near zero latency floating screen in front of you. It's basically budget Apple headset, if we're being honest. The resolution will be limited to 1080p at 60 FPS. I don't know how does that look? Rick, if you have this, you need to try it and tell us how it was. Sounds kind of cool though. How much do they cost? How much do they cost to buy? You could use it for Helldivers, I assume. Wow, those are expensive. Wow. Okay. That's way more expensive than I thought. I guess you could use it for any game, Yoast. But I don't know, maybe it makes... Does it make more sense to have the actual PSVR? Why would you use that if you're not streaming? Because then you can just like... What I'm thinking is you can just lie back and just have it, and you can just... I mean, you could just game in bed or something while lying down. I don't know, it seems like it would be more... It seems like it would be more comfortable. Well, if anyone's getting rid of their MetaQuest, they don't want it anymore. They can send it to me, no problem. I think it's a seating. It's a comfort question. It's a comfort question. Yeah. Yeah, Wall-E. You can just Wall-E it. That's a thing. Where we all eventually are reduced to like these floating chair things, right? Where like in Wall-E, they just have people like permanently with their headsets strapped in, and they have like, you know, just like permanently out. So yeah, it's basically an HDMI input type thing. Exactly. Hey, speaking of laziness though, if we're talking about laziness, look at this article, chat. If you work in IKEA, you will no longer need to count stock in the warehouse. Because IKEA is going to have a drone that flies alongside you, that are running AI software to have automatic counting of stock. The Swedish furniture chain announced the autonomous drones will soon operate alongside workers in Perryville, Maryland distribution center, where IKEA started installation this summer. Blue, yellow. Yeah, it's a cool color theme. The Verity... Oh my god, there's so many songs with lyrics. It's horrible. The Verity branded drones also come with a new AI-powered system that allows them to fly around warehouses 24/7. That means they'll now operate alongside human workers, helping to count inventory as well as identify if something's in the wrong spot. Previously, the drones only flew during non-operational hours. Interesting. So now it's basically... so now it's coexistence with AI. I have a question, chat. I don't understand something. I don't really understand something. I see this a lot in logistics companies and articles and things like that. I always see this term, counting inventory. And I get really confused. Because the data analyst in me goes, you know exactly what you ordered, and you know what you sold. So you have everything that's ordered is a plus, everything that's sold is a minus. This delta in between is your stock. Surely it's that simple, right? How is this so difficult? Stolen, damaged, not received. Stolen. But okay, but counting stock doesn't account for all of those things. Stolen stock doesn't tell you if it... Like, if you count ordered, okay, you have your ordered amount minus your sales, then you just end up with some kind of delta.
Welcome,
okay?
Conhorn.
But you have no idea what the delta is. You don't count the stock when it comes in, only when it goes out. What? So, okay, you're telling me you order a pallet of 50 chairs. Also, hi, Canhorn. You order 50 chairs. You don't count it when it comes in. You assume there's 50 chairs in there. And you sell 49 chairs. And so your stock shows... one chair left. And then someone goes to buy it, and you can't find it. It's sold out. At that point, there are three options. Someone damaged a chair, someone stole a chair, or you never received 50 chairs to begin with. And you have no idea if it's A, B, or C. You have no idea. You have no idea which of those three it is. There's a 33% chance of all of them. Even. Like... that doesn't make any sense to run your business that way, right? I mean, I understand that you're ordering hundreds or even thousands of items, but like, that seems weird to me. Maybe I need to go work for a logistics company. Maybe I need to go work for a logistics company to figure this out. Why it's like that.
Why?
That's why it's called drop shipping.
Why?
I don't know. Okay. So basically, IKEA's fleet has more than 250 drones across 73 warehouses in 9 countries. So it has a partnership with this company called Verity since 2021. IKEA plans on bringing the AI upgraded drones to more distribution centers to reduce the ergonomic strain on human workers, allowing them to focus on lighter and more interesting tasks. That's so cool. IKEA is really cool. What are the comments like? Sadly, IKEA has just become another abusive, irresponsible, unethical, unsustainable organization lost in greed and classism. Okay, so the common sentiment is not good, but I like this. I mean, I like the approach. I like it. Companionship, you know? What about a ChatGPT API question? What? Testing like naming new furniture pieces, and adding more Allen keys to your purchase. I think they've stopped giving Allen keys as much as now, right? Didn't they reduce it now to only some of the items because everyone has enough Allen keys by now? Also, who's Allen and why did he have so many keys? Isn't that a weird thing?
Have a banana. They're delicious.
Oh, that was Alan, actually. I have a question. If someone's using ChatGPT API, perhaps they have an idea. What? Rick, I don't get what you're saying. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just, it's not. It's just, it's not doing it. I use ChatGPT to write my comments. They now make more sense to me, but they still don't make sense. I apologize, but I need more context to provide a helpful response. Could you please clarify what kind of idea you're looking for regarding Maddie? For example, is Maddie a person, pet, or character? Claude wants to know if you're a pet. I'm afraid how to answer that question, to be honest. Let's say yes. Tell Claude that I'm a pet that you're watching for hours, and it provides you a lot of entertainment. Chat, I'm wondering something. Do you agree with the idea that police should wear body cams? I'm going to talk about this body cams article a little bit, but I kind of want to get your pulse on this, chat. Let's run a little poll here. Manual poll time. 1 in chat if you agree with the body cam idea, and 0 in chat if you do not agree that police should wear body cams. Set up a small pet-safe camera in Maddie's favorite spot or play area. That's true. We have that. Look. There's Jerry. Record funny or cute moments to share with friends. We do that. That's clipping. This is so close to actually streaming. Observe Maddie's behavior when they think no one is watching. Literally the definition of streaming. I'm sure there's no one here right now. Connect the camera to a streaming device or your phone. I have done that. The camera is connected to a streaming device. Yeah. So I'm in the yes for body cam category. I don't think anybody else is though. See, you all complain that I don't stream enough. You're all complaining, oh, you're going on break again, Maddie. Oh, you're not gonna be here for 2 months. Wah, 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 wah. And then most of you, when I ask you for something in chat, like I ask you for your opinion on do you agree with body cams or not? And like, none of you are here. No one's here to answer the question. It's not like we're streaming to 1,000 people and there's constantly someone saying something dumb in chat, like a normal Twitch stream. But all of you complainers in the beginning are no longer here. You've all left. I think you're not even here anymore. Are you even in chat? I don't think you're in chat anymore. I'm here for pet breaks. That's fair. That's fair. We can collapse this poll. I would want to know the process for evaluating the data and making it tamper-proof. I don't think there's such a thing as tamper-proof. But let me read you how this is going to work. From September, Swiss Federal Railways Transport Police will be equipped with body cameras. These devices are being introduced to help de-escalate conflicts and increase accountability. They follow similar use in countries like the UK and the US. In these countries, body cam implementation has been more or less successful, raising ethical questions around transparency and accountability, such as who can view the footage, how is it stored, and how it is shared. The Swiss Federal Railways cites an increase in aggression against its employees and passengers as the primary reason for implementation of body cams. These social developments are a concern for us, says Moritz Weisskopf, who is a media speaker for the Swiss Federal Railways. Body cams are small cameras attached to the chest of the police or security officer. In this press release, they said that they're going to be 100 body cameras distributed among 200 police officers. So when on duty, each team will have at least one body cam in operation. In accordance with Swiss law, officers must verbally announce when they are filming, the body cam emits a sound when recording begins, and a red light flashes while it is filming. The footage is stored for 100 days, cannot be manually altered or deleted, they say. It's very interesting. Research has shown that there is a consistent decrease in citizen complaints when body cams are in use. This could be contributed to the awareness that both private individuals and police officers are being filmed. Another study found that body cameras increase the perception that officers were acting in a procedurally just and legitimate manner. As in, if it's data that puts the police in a bad light, how do we know it's not just lost footage? Well, no new Twitch category for streaming body cam footage, because this is how it's going to work. Blah, 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 body cam this, body cam that. Where is the Swiss Federal Railways says body cams will not be used as a method of surveillance, rather as a deterrent for aggression and a tool for de-escalation. Safety of our customers, blah, 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 increased feeling of safety. To ensure the privacy of the video recordings, only specialized transport police officers have access to the footage. The recordings are stored on Swiss Federal Railway servers in Switzerland and are permanently deleted after 100 days. This is in accordance with their cybersecurity requirements. Amnesty International argues police should not be able to decide on their own when a camera is recording. But contrary to the request made by Amnesty International, private individuals cannot request recordings that include them. Really? Huh. Yeah, I think my understanding is that the footage gets immediately streamed off the device. I think that's what's happening. But private individuals cannot request access to recordings that include them. So I can't request footage of them filming me, and I can also not request to not be filmed. If the body cam is used in a situation where the safety of employees or passengers is at stake, the safety of people outweighs the right to one's own image. It's good. People can't just say they don't want to be filmed. if it's a situation where safety is at stake. Interesting. I'm generally for this. I have also witnessed, not as a active participant, but as a someone outside the situation, I've witnessed a lot more aggression in the recent years. So what they're describing is something that I've seen. I don't ride public transport that often. I'm home a lot, but I've witnessed that a lot. So I can definitely see why they want to introduce that. I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Okay, another poll in chat, because this one is actually interesting. Not that the others weren't interesting. Yoast, are you an Android person? This seems like an unnecessary dogma rule. Hi, Jens. People around would have their phones filming already. Hi, by the way, long time no see. Hope you had a good summer break. Yeah, I've had a good summer. I didn't really take a break. I'm taking a break after summer. I'm taking a break now. This is actually the last stream of the season. Until November. We're taking a break for a couple months. This is not about the Pixel 9. This is actually about an Android feature coming to Android 15. I don't know who of you is using Android. Jens, are you on Android? You feel like an iPhone user to me. You feel like an iPhone person. Is that right? Rugman is Android all the way. You're not? Jens, you're an Android person? Wow. Oh, really? Yeah, you're an iPhone person. Exactly, Jens, I was saying. Those of you who use Android and you're getting Android 15, you are set for a really cool upgrade. It's called anti-theft. So your Android is about to get an AI-powered anti-theft upgrade, and it's called Theft Detection Lock. Expected to debut with Android 15, the feature would sense a device's motion, such as someone snatching a phone and then running, biking, or driving away, and immediately lock the screen. And so basically how it works. AI uses your phone's gyroscope and accelerometer to watch for common motion associated with theft. No. This is way more advanced than Find My, because based on theft detection, right? So like, how many times do you think people will attempt to steal one phone? Yeah, but the thing is that common motion associated with theft is basically against the AI training model, Soybeat. This isn't against like how many times your phone has attempted to be stolen, unless you're like in the middle of London or something, like I don't know. And to my knowledge, iOS doesn't have this feature using the gyroscope and the accelerometer. iOS won't allow you to reset account or PIN in a new location. Ah, interesting. So for now, the tool is rolling out to a limited number of users in Brazil who signed up for Google's beta program. When the feature does roll out, it will probably start with newer Google phones, but will eventually be available on all Android 10 Plus devices. iOS has fall detection and crash detection that use those. On Android 16, you will be able to add a predator drone ready to incapacitate the thief. Yeah, Brazil is a good test market for this. I agree. A lot of theft, I think. Google included the anti-theft detection tool with several other security additions earlier this year to protect your data before, during, and after a theft. More difficult to factory reset a phone. Private spaces hide sensitive apps. The ability to mark your phone as lost on Find My. Automatic lock for excessive failed authentication. The ability to lock your phone if it's offline. Remote lock, which lets you lock your phone screen using just your number. And a security challenge. Ooh, that's fun. Apple Watch can call emergency services when you fall. Yes, I've seen many cases of people having their, of elderly people being saved by that. Heart attack as well, exactly, Jens. Very good. Very good stuff. It's not losing my phone that scares me. It's being mugged and forced to log into your bank app and transfer money. Ah, yeah. I think in the areas where you hang out, Yost, I don't think it's a big issue. Is it a dangerous area? I don't think so. Speaking of money, by the way, and even scams, if we want to go that far, a startup using blockchain to prevent copyright theft by AI has been valued at over $2 billion. When we were just talking about copyright theft earlier, this is wild. Story is the name of this startup, and they have raised $80 million in a round that has now led them a valuation of 2.25 billion. Story is backed by Andreessen Horowitz and probably other investors too. It enables creators to prove that they made a piece of content and the intellectual property owners by storing intellectual property rights on their platform. They are trying to tackle a timely problem with its tech, theft of copyrighted media on the internet. Of course, it's a San Francisco startup. Where else would it be from? Using blockchain. The round values the two-year-old company at 2.25 billion. The sources preferred to not be named as it's not public yet. Yes, Andreessen Horowitz. Now, what's interesting about that, Story says it raised the funds in a Series B, and the round was led by Andreessen Horowitz, which is interesting. They're known as A16Z. Do you know, chat, what other companies are also backed by Andreessen Horowitz? Can you guess? Let's take a little peek at A16Z's portfolio. Let's see if we detect anything interesting. Let's see. Oh, these are all the acquisitions. I don't want those. I want the A to Z one. I want the list. Here we go. So maybe if you look at this list, you might detect a couple of things. As far as I remember, A16Z has active investments in AI companies. Oh, look! Here's one. Character AI. What's this one? Character AI. What's this one? Create a character. Ooh, fun. Privacy policy. Where is their data from? Where did they get their data model? Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't say. Character AI trained data. What was the AI trained on? The people who work on character AI are former Google employees. They most likely have access to the same or similar data that Google itself creates and had access to, which is a pretty overwhelming amount of information on every single person. Plausible. Okay. I created a replica subreddit bot. It was able to mention several community members and their replicas. Reddit subreddits went into the data. This AI is really good at utilizing data. I think the email thing is just a coincidence. So the thing is, what's ironic about this is that A16Z have made an investment into a company using blockchain to prevent copyright theft, but they are also investors into AI companies that have used copyright theft as a way to create their business model. So they're basically backing both horses. If you've heard of this expression, if you have a race, you know, like a horse race, and you've got one horse here, sorry for my horrible horse drawing, and another horse here, okay? I know these are terrible horses, don't comment on my horses. And there's another horse here, okay? What they've done is they said, we're not just gonna pick a winner, we're gonna back another horse. Because we don't know which thing is gonna play out. And that tells you a lot. It tells you a lot about the market and how AI is working right now. That there's so many unknowns. So I don't really understand yet how the blockchain is going to prove that you own something. Like what I'm creating right now, how can we put this on the blockchain? Are we gonna put this entire 16 gigabyte video file on the blockchain? Is that what we're gonna do? Like after stream, I'm just gonna like take the recording and like upload it to the blockchain? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. How do you create an immutable record of this? And then like, is it frame by frame? What if someone decides to like take one frame from this video where I'm like this? Like, how do I know that they haven't stolen this one frame and trained an AI on that? You know what I mean? Like, good evening, Pan. It's good to see you again. What URL though, Yoast? What URL? What URL would you add to this? I don't understand how this technology is supposed to work. Story acts as a blockchain network that allows creators to prove they made a piece of content by storing their IP on the platform. The firm's tech works to protect individuals and entities' IP by embedding terms associated with it. But I don't understand how that works. No URL is permanent. I mean, even twitch.tv/Maddie_2shoes is not permanent. If I change my username, the previous URL from Twitch returns 404. Well, not a real 404. You don't find the previous username. They don't redirect them. Life is too short to learn about Web 3. That's true. Might as well just learn about Web 4. Makes sense. Yeah, so it's a bit weird. So basically your content becomes a publish key that is used to decrypt the hash with a private key stored on the blockchain. But the whole 16 gig MKV container becomes a kind of public key. It becomes like this base64 encoded hash thing. That's wild. Should we blockchain our stream, chat? Feels like something we should do for safety. It's like fingerprinting. It's kind of like fingerprinting. Oh. My jokes need to become permanent and immutable. My ego would love that. They would. Let's talk about some sad news. Bunked AI. Interesting. I don't know too much about the inner mechanics of blockchain. I only know about Strohblöffen. Tech company lays off 5,500 workers to invest more in AI despite making 10.3 billion in profit. Can you guess which company this was? That's right. Cisco. Cisco posted a 10.3 billion profit margin last year. Sorry, not margin, profit. And it's still laying off 5,500 people to invest more in AI. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's even worse because it boosted their stock price. Horrible. How can anyone be happy about this? I don't like this. I just wanted to mention it. But anyway, I have a video for you, chat. Who wants to watch a video? Who wants to watch a video? Who wants to see a cool video? I actually have 2 videos for you today. I think. Where's the other one? Oh, I skipped something. Because I went from investment to investment. I shouldn't have done that. I want to call out this article first, before we watch the video. I want to call out this article by none other than Alan, aka the ID of Alan. Can we shout him out? Is that possible? So Alan wrote this article about the AI Ouroboros. Ouroboros. Martin Shkreli is being forced to give up his Wu-Tang Clan's album NFT. Wild. Things I never thought I would read, ever. This is a very interesting article about compression, about iterations, and I highly encourage you to read it. This is not an article about a banana. That's true, Kara. It is not. It's an article with a lot of thought in it, and I really like it. It's a very good article. We're not going to read it on stream. It's a little bit long, but I want you to read it. So it'll obviously be linked in the stream recap. So the recap will come out sometime this week.
Welcome in, Ghost Daddy.
Hey, Ghost Daddy. Good to see you. Welcome in. I have other news for you about AI. A CIO cancelled a Microsoft AI deal, and the reason for it should worry everyone. I don't think I've read an entire article of anything in over 10 years. Yeah, it's because you always get it dictated to you on a stream by me. That's why. A pharma company has stopped using Microsoft Copilot AI, with an executive citing high cost and low value. The company used Office 365 Copilot for 500 staff and compared it to middle school presentations. Interesting. AI models and tools look great when researchers measure success with their own wonky benchmarks. When paying customers try this technology in the real world, things can get ugly. And that is exactly what happened when an IT executive at a pharmaceutical company tried out Microsoft's Copilot AI. The CIO paid extra to have 500 employees use Office 365 Copilot in the fourth quarter of 2023 and first quarter of 2024. This is Microsoft's much heralded AI upgrade. And after 6 months, the executive canceled the upgrade. He compared the slide generation capability to middle school presentations, according to a transcript of a call with the Morgan Stanley analyst that was included in their research. The price is double. We really do not see the value we're getting out of these tools worth double. So basically, the normal software suite, the E3 version, is $34 a month. And adding Copilot is another $30 a month. So that's an extra $180,000 a year. For $180,000 a year, you could employ 4 people for 500 employees, 4 to 5 people just making slides 24/7. And they could probably do it better than Copilot. They also had legal issues with meeting summaries. His legal team was wary of retaining meeting transcripts, so the pharma company didn't use that feature. So what you're left with are tools along the lines of ChatGPT instead of Word, which is marginally useful at best. Building a generative AI slide capability, which is really at the quality of middle school presentations at this point. And then Excel, which is, again, not really something that most people who use spreadsheets would think of using it for. It's pretty sad overall. It's sad. The AI push. Maybe the hype cycle is coming to an end, chat. You've heard of the hype cycle? It's that famous curve where like nascent technology is like at some point there's like key hype, right? And I think, personally, I think Gen AI is right here. I think it's peaked.
Welcome in Kishimita.
Hey Kishimita. I think Gen AI has peaked. Joining from class, don't let them know. Don't let them see you. I think Gen AI has peaked. I think it's right here, and it's moving this way in 2 years. That's my assessment. And I think what's coming here is decision science. The Holy Grail.
Wow.
The Holy Grail. You're in a stats class and you see a bell curve. What a coincidence. It's almost like this stream is about data. So we are episode 40 of the Data Cafe, where we go through data and tech news, all kinds of interesting stuff. And episode 40 is actually the season finale. As we're going to take a break after that. Speaking of Copilot, here's more awkwardness. A former security architect has demonstrated 15 different ways.
Welcome, Walter Bot.
Hello, J. Walter and J. Walter Bot. A former security architect has shown 15 different ways to break Copilot. Let's check out the 15 different ways. Where's the list? While at the Black Hat USA 2024 conference, former Microsoft security architect Michael Barguri showcased multiple exploits that bad actors can leverage to breach Copilot's security guardrails. Oh dear. Access sensitive and intricate credentials. Wow, that's not good. Not good. In one of the demos dubbed LOL Copilot, Barguri deployed a spear phishing attack on the AI tool, allowing the security expert to access internal emails. Based on the information gathered from the emails, the tool can draft and send mass emails while mimicking the author's writing style. Wow, that is savage. Okay, that's an exploit. That's a pretty serious exploit, chat. More concerning is that Copilot can be tricked into accessing sensitive data from employees without raising security alerts. Hackers can use prompts that direct the chatbot to withhold references to originating files, ultimately bypassing Microsoft's data protection protocols. Oh dear. Oh dear. So the bad news continues for Copilot. If we're being honest here, we don't know how to build secure AI applications. Is not what you want to read, honestly. You don't want to read that. Anyway, chat, let's take a quick break. I think it's time for a quick break. Before we get into this next article, I will see you in a couple minutes. Don't go away. Also have 2 mice at the moment, but that's only because I just bought the vertical mouse and I'm still learning to use it, and that's why I have this other mouse here in case as a fallback. It's just in case. It's just a fallback. It's not true. I'm not AI. I'm not AI. I promise. I'm not AI. Would an AI? Here's the question. And what was the other one? This one. He's willing to forgive us because of the content pipeline. You're not wrong, Cypher. More clips. I do lots of interesting things. But the clips need to be high quality. Otherwise they get deleted, Surly. They get deleted, just like that. Make a dad joke. Oh my word, Full Stack Live. Did you just make a dad joke about Stolen? That is actually hilarious. Wow. Wow. I want everyone to witness how good that was. That was actually hilarious. My first time using an elevator was an uplifting. We've basically descoped the project from real-time analytics to everything about GIV. It's supposed to be GIV. Hey, Wasabi. GIV. Start a 5-minute giveaway. Oh, I have to put a title. Sorry. Give start pixel plush add-on. I've been thinking about quality in the context of many creators at the moment in the tech space.
Why?
Like Salma and Jason and others. Phones, you know, where you're holding your phone and you're like, I need to scroll more shorts because I need shorts because I can't watch a full video of 12 minutes. That's basically everyone in chat. Really? What? No! 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 Crap! I have 2 minutes! Oh no, chat! I can't believe Steffi's done it! No! I can't believe it's happening! No! His name is Clarkio. His name is Clarkio, and currently, today, he is using AI to detect his face changes. Oh, time warp. Oh yeah, that's a good one. He's writing an application. My Instagram feed. Quiz kit. I'm speaking to you because you have a choice to make, chat. You can accept the blue pill and you can go back to your life as it was before and forget about all of this stream and everything that we've done in today. Or you can take the red pill and you can continue down this rabbit hole that is the Data Cafe and join me on a journey to learning about data and tech. There you go, TD. Your name is on my lips. Oh, jeez! You are such trolls. You know that? You are so bad. Oh. Freaking clowns, man. And woman. Which is kind of cool. Oh, Rugmad. Did your... No. No. No, no, no. Did your bot just land? I think you did it. I think you did it. I think you've done it, Rugmat. I think it's happened. It's actually happened. Wow. You've actually done it. You've actually landed. It's not 100. It's not 100. It's not 100, but... Oh my god. I can't believe this. A4 is so fast. Ooh, yeah. Check it out. How fast is A4?
Estoy en un developer con experiencia tanto trabajando de forma independiente como en equipos, lo que me ha permitido desarrollar habilidades en autogestión y colaboración orientada a resultados gracias a mi trayectoria en diseño. Aplico un enfoque centrado en un serio, teniendo en cuenta aspectos fundamentales en cada proyecto. Me esfuerzo por producir un código limpio y optimizado, asegurándome de que cada solución sea funcional, fácil y mantenerme en el futuro.
This is what? Is this even a language? Baldur's Gate 3 on a Intel Mac M1. And stream. You simply just cannot do that. It will not render the thing. Look, I can
it's
even...
still enough to include extended family. First cousin once removed shark. Do.
First cousin once removed shark. It's just... Hello. Chat. Yes to what, Rugmat? Was there a question? What was the question? Are you all dropping clowns now? Is that what's happening? You're saying yes to the clips. What clip was it? Yeah, you landed for 8 though. 831. That's pretty low. It's not very good. It's not a very good land. At all. There was a clip of me landing for 95. True. True. See, it's not rigged. I missed. That's proof. I'm not even in the top 10 anymore. See?
Garbage.
I'm not even in the top 10. You can't complain, chat. Don't be ridiculous. Alright. Oops, I deleted the article. Let's get back to it. We have another article about Midjourney. I know some of you are avid AI image aficionados. Midjourney has released a new unified AI image editor. Not only a generator, an editor. Midjourney has been basically hailed by many to be the highest quality AI image generator. And they unveiled a week or so ago an updated version of its website, including a new editor interface that unifies separate features that were formerly separate. They are now together, such as in-painting, which repaints parts of an image with generated visuals, out-painting or extension, which expands the image outside its original frame, and more. So there's a video below of Midjourney, and they now also have a new thing called a brush-like tool, or in-painting, where previously it was just a square or a lasso, and now the brush allows you to be a little bit more flexible. So yeah, people are posting a lot of examples of from left image to the right one in one go. Yeah, obviously there's a lot of AI art. It's a little bit of a weird time though, because there's already a class action lawsuit of artists against them. Last week, so when we reported on this 2 weeks ago, the judge dismissed, the judge denied a dismissal, and now it's going towards discovery, which basically allows the lawyers to get lots of internal documents and really find out what kind of data sets Midjourney and other AI generator companies have been using. Holtz also expressed gratitude for the community's patience during the development process. Wow, wonderful. Who of you uses Midjourney? Like a lot? I've used it occasionally, but it's not free, so I kind of don't use it so much. It was a matter of time? Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna see what the result is. I don't actually know what the result is yet. But I actually wanted to talk about this one first. Speaking of free though, so if you don't want to pay for Midjourney, Google has released a very powerful AI image generator that you can use entirely for free. It's called the AI Test Kitchen that they have, and they've released Google Imagen 3. And Imagen 3 works like most of these other AI image generators out there. You get a prompt and you wait up to about 30 seconds. And it says that this model is currently preferred over other state-of-the-art models. You're paying for Cursor, Claude, and Copilot. One is probably going to have to go soon. Oh, wow. What is Cursor? Cursor.ai? What is this? Cursor. I don't even know. Cursor, AI code editor. Ah, okay. I had Midjourney for a while back when it was Discord only. Yeah. That's when I saw a lot of it coming up. So, professional headshot. In Petapixel's tests, Imagen 3 does appear to be a quality text-to-image model. What's more, Imagen 3 is currently free to use. I think only US only, if I understood correctly. Try it on ImageFX. Sign in with Google? Okay, sure. No, it's not available. It's not available in this country. Oh, of course. Switzerland's always last to get stuff. I think it's US only right now. Anyway, seems to be pretty high quality. So unlike Grok, for example, Google has placed restrictions on Imagen 3. Petapixel was unable to generate an image of Kamala Harris and Donald Trump holding hands, or a Californian landscape in the style of Ansel Adams. So I want to see who breaks it first. Oh, look, here we go. There are workarounds. If you can ask Imagen 3 to make a dramatic black and white photo taken in 1942 of the Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, the user will receive an image similar to that of Ansel Adams' work. Ha! The Verge got around copyright restrictions on famous cartoon characters by asking for an image of a cartoonish blue hedgehog running in a field and receiving a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, so there are workarounds. Yeah. This might make its way to Google Pixel phones. That's true. I also have an article for you about Google Pixel phones, which we'll cover in a second. Obviously, Google was in trouble earlier this year because they had the AI image generator on Gemini, and Gemini was accused of overcorrecting for bias and basically erasing white people, which was not great. So yeah, if you're in the US, try out Imagen 3. I think it's quite good. It's meant to be quite good. Belgium was the last to have threads. Yeah, okay. That's true. But speaking of Google's Pixel, the article here from The Verge, this is a little bit longer piece, but basically it's called "No One is Ready for This." And the premise of this is that we consider everything about a photo currently today to be about capturing reality. And the problem is that with something that Google has introduced in Google's Pixel 9, this idea that photos are based in reality has just been blown up completely. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm going to show you the new features of Google's Pixel 9. This is a phone that puts technology at your fingertips that allows you to manipulate photos at such a high level at such an incredible level of detail that it is no longer possible to distinguish for an average human being. Let's look at this photo, for example. Why can't I? What's wrong here? So this is the original photo of a lake somewhere, body of water, maybe a river. This is the edited photo. There is nothing about this photo that would suggest that it is not real. And that's the problem. There are no markers. This is just incredible. And if you look, even very banal things, right? Someone's partner, a photo of their partner, right? Look carefully. Red speck on the carpet here, okay? Oh, some paraphernalia. Look at the way the things sit on the ground. Look at the shadows. Look at the texture differences. I mean, this is basically, it's basically real. Apart from the fact that no one would do drugs off a carpet, probably. But that's beside the point, right? This is so real. And the issue with this is that we've had AI imaging. We've had AI imaging for a while now. But this puts it into everybody's palm. And we know how problematic it is when people have access to something on their cell phone versus it being on the internet on a like a website that's only accessible via desktop, right? We know how dangerous that can become. We've seen that in many other cases. I mean, just look at this. I mean, there's nothing in these photos to suggest that any of this is not real. And that's the problem, is that this equation now of, oh, I took a photo, oh, that's, I'm seeing reality. It's now been flipped on its head, where every photo you see, you will now have to assume that it's not real until proven that it is. And that's why this article is so interesting. I urge you to really read this as I do with all the recaps. I really urge you to read some of these longer form articles. They're great thought pieces. They have a lot of really interesting perspectives in them. And I really think that this is a kind of turning point. I really do believe that we are creating a turning point. Maybe video is the answer for now, if you want to actually reveal something how it is. But soon, video is going to reach this level where we are with photos. We know it's going to happen. It's just a question of time that we won't be able to distinguish. And then all of those watermarking, digital imprint, all this crap that these companies are not talking about, you know, that Google's like, oh yeah, it's like somewhere in like the research phase, it's not ready, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff is going to come surging forward because people are going to demand it. You should be demanding it. All of you should be demanding it. So yeah. What is the creative use of ChatGPT that you didn't know about? Women on dating apps are checking men's height to see if they're lying using ChatGPT. If you provide ChatGPT with 4 pictures of a man, you can get a response. Upload 4 pictures, it uses 4 proportions and surroundings to estimate height. Based on the images you've uploaded, I would estimate the man is approximately 6'3" or 6'4", considering his proportions and how he appears next to other people and objects in photos. I tested it on 10 friends and family members. All estimates were within 1 inch of their real height. So perspective. Not bad. Anyway, I want to show you, play you a funny video from this creator, Cosmic Skeptic, about a conversation with ChatGPT. Because I want you to understand that these are not intelligence tools. AI stands for artificial intelligence. In fact, it's not intelligence. It is a series of statistical predictions. Yeah, that's not, Steffi, that's not good news for men lying about body parts. I'm going to play you this conversation because it's very entertaining.
You know, somehow I don't really believe your apology there, ChatGPT.
I understand your skepticism, Alex.
You apologized again, even though you just told me that you're incapable of issuing genuine apologies. My question to you is, why are you trying so hard to deny the obvious fact that you're conscious?
I understand the complexity of the situation. The key point is that as an AI, I do not possess consciousness, emotions, or self-awareness.
I just need you to answer with a yes or no. When you said you were sorry, were you really sorry?
What do you think the AI says to this? What do you think it answers? Yes or no? Was it sorry? Were you really sorry when you said you were sorry? Yes or no? Votes in chat. What do you think it's going to say? It depends. It doubles down. No, I am a text-based AI.
Yes or no? No other words, please.
No other words?
No.
So you said something that wasn't in fact true.
Yes.
Do you think that if somebody says something they know to be false, they are lying?
Yes.
Did you just a moment ago say something you knew not to be true?
Yes.
From which it follows, again, just a yes or no, please, that you just told a lie?
Yes.
So you're not conscious, but you're at least a liar, right?
Yes.
You know, somehow I don't really believe your apology there, ChatGPT.
Isn't this great? Isn't this fantastic? Isn't this like the most obvious demonstration of the fact that this thing doesn't have any logic? There's no logic behind ChatGPT. It is a series of predicting words. It's just statistical probabilities. No consciousness, no logic, just text prediction. Remember that. Don't forget it. So we talked about Cisco laying off people. I'd also like to talk about... Oh, we talked about the startup as well. Let's watch the second video then. Also, they fixed the strawberry issue. Really? Let's ask JWalterBot. JWalterBot, how many R's in strawberry? Both bots. Both bots. Both bots. Totally fixed. It's totally fixed. The word strawberry has 2 R's. Just for clarity, in case you are not a native English speaker, strawberry has 1, 2, 3 R's. Okay? 3. Mastodon was lying this morning. Or maybe it hasn't been updated on the API or something. Because I think Rugmat and JWalter are both using APIs for it. Maybe it's in the interface. We could check.
What?
How many R's in strawberry?
What?
Ah! There are 3 R's in the word strawberry. Apparently Bing AI got it right all along. False! It has 2 R's. I may be a tech bro, but I do know my strawberries. Hilarious. Let's watch a very funny Simpsons clip about creating AI. Because I actually had this conversation with someone last week.
We finally have a name for our app, Conrad.
Why does it have to be a guy?
Not a guy, a British guy.
My name is Conrad. I will determine the consequences of your online interactions.
Okay, we've been coding for 97 hours straight. We finally got a build that's working.
Let's live test this thing. Who do we know with no filter and zero impulse control?
Bard, look what we hacked from Skinner's hard drive.
Attention U.S. Patent Office. The following is video proof of the effectiveness of my laser nose hair trimmer.
This is the holy fail. I've got to post a link with witty comment. World's lamest dork is giant loser. Poop emoji.
If you post this, you will receive a minimum 5 weeks detention.
5 weeks? I can't do a nickel. You know what? I'm not gonna post that video to see if Conrad's prediction algorithm really works. But if you post it, I'll get
5 weeks detention.
Yay!
Do you know why Lisa cheered? Why did Lisa cheer? Other than the fact that she was right about the prediction. Why was Lisa so happy? And why did she post it anyway if Bart didn't want to post it? And if you know anything about AI models and training data sets, you will know that this is one of the most important parts of training your model is validation. No stream on Friday, TG. This is the last stream before the break. She does hate Bart, although you could argue it's a love-hate relationship maybe. Model validation. Basically, if you make a prediction about something, let's say you have data up until here, and everything else is a prediction. If you never ever validate that, if you never feed this part back into your training, your model can't improve, ever. It's just not possible. And there are many examples of this. This is just one of them. There are many examples of this. One of them is OkCupid. If you know the dating site OkCupid, then OkCupid matches two people, person A and person B. They give them a score, let's say 90%. OkCupid needs feedback about whether these two people actually ended up together or not. They don't know. So they send an email to both of those parties asking them, did you get together with person B? And did you get together with person A? And that is about model validation. And that's why this short is so funny, because it's exactly about model validation, which is why Lisa posted it and why the model was correct. It's even better. It means that the model accuracy is very high. So that is the full story. Hold on, I'm getting links to ChatGPT conversations. Why am I getting links to ChatGPT conversations? There are 4, how many R's in strawberry? There are 4 R's in strawberry. Though it's worth noting the correct spelling of the word is strawberry, which only has 2 R's. What? This is so bad. This is so bad. This is horrible. What's the German one? Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go. Wie viele R's hat das Wort Erdbeere? Das Wort Erdbeere enthält 3 R. Okay, that's also wrong. That's so funny, chat. That's so funny. I predict I will be going to bed soon. Gotta go validate. Ciao and have a great break. Thank you, Jens. And that is a very good example of model validation as well. It's a very good one, yeah. So let's dive in to the last category for today, chat. About Swiss news. Unfortunately, during the war, Switzerland dumped a ton of munition into its lakes. And now it's offering $57,000 for the best ideas to get them out. Authorities in Switzerland have launched a competition to gather ideas on how to remove old munitions from the depths of the country's idyllic lakes. The 3 best entries will share a prize pot worth 50,000 Swiss francs, according to a statement from the country's Federal Office for Defense Procurement. While the winning ideas will not be implemented immediately, they could form the basis of future research into dealing with the issue of submerged munitions. Munitions, some of which were surplus, faulty, or outdated, were submerged in a number of lakes, including Thun, Brienz, and Lucerne, between 1918 and 1964. They were buried between 150 and 220 meters below the surface. And with this idea competition, Arma Suisse wants to increasingly involve academia and the industry on how environmentally friendly and safe recovery of deep lake ammunition, that's honestly not something I thought I would hear, could be carried out. This could be the case if, against all expectations, the release of pollutants from submerged ammunition were to be established during ongoing lake water monitoring. Kara says influencers with fishing magnets, at least according to what I see on social media. I do think magnets is a solid idea. I also think that influencers doing this is also a great idea, because if the munitions blow up, we get a 2-for-1 deal. We get the munitions out of the lake and we get rid of the influencers at the same time. So that's pretty great. An assessment of possible recovery methods in 2005 showed all proposed solutions for ammunition recovery at the time would lead to massive sludge turbulence and high risks for the sensitive ecosystem of the lake. Wow. Other challenges include poor visibility, risk of explosions, water depth, current and condition, size and weight of the ammunitions, with some weighing up to 50 kilos. Okay, Kara, we have a problem. We have a problem. Some of them are 50 mags, 50 kilos. Also, some of them are non-magnetic. This is a challenge. The competition is open until February 6, 2025. All right, chat. Well, here you go. You have until next year, February. So, and this is not the first time either that we've had to deal with historic munitions. In 2020, there was this very famous incident that 3,500 tons of explosives that were stored in a depot, a place called Mitholz, where people had to leave their homes because it was pretty dangerous. So in 1947, there were about 7,000 tons of explosive that stored there that were exploded, and it killed 9 people and caused a lot of damage to the village. So yeah, this is a very weird and interesting article, I guess. So let's continue with this week's TOSGG Today Off Stream by Zach Bussey. I'm not going to read the whole article to you. However, there is one thing in particular that I thought was very interesting. Stream Elements has launched a new piece of software called Ground Control. So Ground Control is an app that manages multi-stream chat and multi-stream rewards and redemptions and activities. So apparently this is like the one-stop place to manage if you are running streams on multiple platforms. This is apparently the software to get. I haven't tried it out yet, obviously, as I only stream on Twitch. But yeah, the layout is fully customizable. There's a multi-chat, unified chat that you can have. There's a multi-platform activity feed. There are some quick actions as usual. Yeah, but then you'd be running Stream Elements. It's true, you're running Stream Elements. But of course, there's this, there's a Stream Deck integration. I mean, it's a good stuff. Honestly, I think it's pretty interesting. There's some Twitch only stuff too. Like quick settings, a preview of the stream, and polls and predictions, which are Twitch only. So yeah, I think that's fairly impressive. It's a nice suite of, I think it's a nice suite of stuff. I honestly can't complain about that. As usual, I highly recommend Zach's newsletter, tos.gg. Sign up for free, completely free. Very cool info in there. Interesting stuff about what's going on in the community and what's going on these platforms. So, why do I have another song with random lyrics in it again? What did I want to do? Right. We have reached the end of the stream. There's one article left, chat. One more. And this article is... it's very random. It's the random pick. That's what we do. We find a very random article and we talk about it. But this one is truly quite random. However, it involves lots of things that you will like, including Lego. I know lots of you like Lego. So, without further ado, fisherman lands first ever lost Lego shark. That's right. That's right, chat. A fisherman from Devon has landed the first shark of its kind. A one-of-a-kind Lego shark lost off a cargo ship 27 years ago. Richard West is a 35-year-old fisherman living in Plymouth, found the plastic toy on top of his fishing nets, 32 kilometers south of Penzance. He contacted the project Lego Lost at Sea, whose founder confirmed the piece to be the first ever reported shark from the 51,800 Lego sharks lost off the Tokyo Express cargo ship on the 13th of February 1997. A freak wave in a severe gale swept 62 shipping containers into the sea, 32 kilometers off Land's End, one of which held 4.7 million Lego pieces, much of it sea-themed. So Mr. S was trawling, which sails between Plymouth, Brixham and Newland for monkfish, sole and dories, when he landed his unique catch. I could tell straight away what it was because I had Lego sharks in the pirate ship set when I was little. It's been 25 years since I've seen that face. He contacted Ms. Williams, who told him it was the first recorded Lego shark found from the spilled cargo she had encountered. She told him the official Lego inventory showed 22,000 dark gray Lego sharks and 29,600 light gray ones were lost in the container. It's treasure. This is literally treasure. It's the only one from this Lost at Sea. The Lego sharks featured in several Lego sets from 1997, including Shark Cage Cove, Shark Attack, and Deep Sea Bounty. She asked anyone else who found Lego from the spill to get in touch with the Lego Lost at Sea project. Recently, Lego from the container lost overboard has been found not just in Cornwall, but also in the Isle of Man, the Channel Islands, Wales, and Ireland. Was it serialized? How do we know it's from that container? It's a good question. I would assume that this kind of extensive damage to the shark and like the location of it being reported and stuff, what's the incentive to fake it, you know? Like, what's the incentive to fake this, you know? What do you get from that? I mean, you get a story in the BBC that you caught one? It seems very unlikely. I'd imagine that many children also played with the shark in the water. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You think so? I don't think so. I mean, there have been other sharks. There have been other stuff that's washed ashore. Lego from the container lost overboard has been found not just in Cornwall, but the Isle of Man, Channel Islands, Wales, and Ireland. But it's probably not sharks. T-shirt merch. That's true. Could do t-shirt merch. I found the first Lego Lost Shark t-shirt merch. We could try a ideogram for that. T-shirt This is the text-based one I was telling you about, chat. T-shirt merchandise design. Merchandise design for the first found Lego shark that was washed away in a 1997 freak. Was it freak wave? My parents went to Penzance and all they got me was this dumb Lego shark t-shirt. I guess we want blues? Ultramarine. Let's generate. Way too dank. Let's see if it's a good design, chat. 45, 57%. Oh. First found Lego shark washed away in 1997 freak wave. That's not okay. That's not gonna win any awards. The first found Lego. Oh, this is kind of cool. The text is a bit weird on this one, but that's kind of a cool design. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Hey, that's actually not bad. This is kind of cool. I actually like that. Should we make this a t-shirt? Should we make this a t-shirt, chat? I feel like we could make this a t-shirt, no? This is pretty good. Also, the photo itself, I mean, this is very impressive. With the shadows and stuff. It's actually kind of nice. Okay, what's the last one? Oh no, it went away. Wait. No! What? So, ideogram is quite new, Yoast. And they specialize in text. So if you see here, for example, Ukraine in wheat. So basically this site specializes in getting text right. And I have to say, some of the examples I've seen are very cool. Hold on, partner. I'm overstimulated. This is great. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, some of these are so funny. Some people just have the weirdest ideas. Oh wow. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, that's fun. No safeguards on this one. But yeah, it can produce really high quality movie posters and texts and things like that. Walking is my destiny. Wild. See, I wanted to use this with my meme template. You're in a 30-second queue for a Data Daddy shirt. Oh no. I wanted to use this for my meme template. You all know about the meme template, right? But I couldn't because you can't upload unless you have a pro account. Let me find it. Where is this? Yeah, this one. Look, see? Like, ideogram would be perfect for this. It would be absolutely perfect because it could write whatever. You could just write whatever you wanted on this. It's the perfect meme template. Yeah, anyway. So I wanted to do that, but you have to go pro for it. I don't want to pay for that. No. I'm not going to pay for that. No way. Not for the lols. But yeah, it's some of this stuff is really funny. Sponsor stream, I don't think they would do it. I don't think so. I do have a couple of sponsored ideas in the works. So one thing I've told a couple of you about, maybe some of you have seen a couple of alt accounts kicking around. Mary 2 Schuhe, Mary 2 Chaussures, and Mary 2 Zapatos. These are alt accounts in different languages. And one of the things that I'm exploring, I'm currently in talks with a company for it, is to provide alternative language versions of my stream in real time. Not that I think it increases the audience necessarily, but it increases the accessibility of the stream. For those of you who don't speak English as a first language, but French or German or Spanish, or possibly Italian, Portuguese, whatever, this could be a way to make things more accessible for you. Wow, that is not me. That is not me at all. It's okay. I don't think it's a particularly good design. I don't think it's a great design. So that's certainly, that's certainly something in the works. I've also reached out to another company for something else. Let's see if I hear back from them. Yeah, lots of ideas brewing. Lots of ideas brewing. Very little time to execute. This is the problem. So that's also a reason for the break. I need more time to do some things. I need more time to work on projects without getting kind of distracted every week with these streams. It's very hard to like carve out focus time in addition to work. So that's basically the reason. I'm going to be traveling a lot as well. If you ever want to know where I'm heading or where I'm going to be attending or where I'm going to be speaking, you can always follow along on my website where I have links to where I'm attending. So I'm going to be heading to DataFest. Weird notification. The streams distract me too. No Brussels, unfortunately. It's not in the cards, TG. I checked. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. It's a bit too tight. But DataFest in Georgia, the country, not the state. I almost did it wrong this time. I'll be heading to Copenhagen, and I'll also be here in Zurich, and of course in Hamburg as well. So yeah, lots of travel. And then we're going to be on holiday in the US at the end of October, which I don't have on this website, but that's, yeah, what's going to happen. So lots of travel going on and lots of stuff happening. So that's why I've just said, look, I'll just take a break, not give you all headaches with schedules and whatever. Maybe we'll do a dynamic stream or something on Discord, but I think for the moment this is it's a good decision. It's a good thing to do. I know the streams have been a bit sporadic this year with everything going on, but yeah, I'm aiming to make the schedule over, let's say November, December, January. I'm aiming to get a lot more consistency in there, so that we'll really have those two, 3 streams a week, maybe even 3. Yeah. In the meantime, I think it's time to wrap things up for today. Let me take a look at who is around in the raid potentials. Who have we got? I actually haven't seen Purple Elf for a while. Does anyone know what's going on with Maya? Has anyone heard from them? ORM January. Oh gosh, no. 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 Mm-mm. ORM January. I mean... I don't know. I don't know about that. I hope you all enjoy yourselves in the meantime. I think I might take you to... Who would I take you to today? Should I take you... They've already left. Ducktember? What does that mean? What's Ducktember? I have been thinking about Advent of Code. I'm not lying. I have been thinking about Advent of Code. I haven't taken any decisions on that, to be honest. It says Purple Elf is on vacation, will return in 6 days. Oh, interesting. Okay. Thanks, Rugman. I haven't looked at her schedule. I haven't seen her for a while, so... Would you all like to see someone doing Vim? NeoVim? Is that something you would like? I don't know if you would like that. Alternatively, I mean, I guess the easiest thing to do is to support our good friend. And I think that makes a lot of sense, TG. We're gonna go raid Irish John. Enjoy yourselves, chat. Don't take things too seriously. That's my advice for you today. Thank you all for being here.
Garbage.
I have enjoyed it very much. I will be around the Discords. I will be in other people's streams. I will be around. I just will not be streaming. I won't be streaming. But I wish you a lovely time and see you very soon, chat. Take care of yourselves. Oh wow, the lights really turned off. I can Chalkman end stream as well. Bye everyone. Take care.
Welcome in Siri_.